Donnington Castle is a castle in Newbury. It is a quadrangular castle overlooking the Lambourne Valley. Welcome to Donnington Castle. The castle behind me is owned by the English Heritage. It is a quadrangular castle, which means that it is a rectangle. A quadrangular castle is a castle with 4 corners. It was quite a popular castle design in the Middle Ages, as it was quite a simple structure. If you look at this castle from a bird's eye view, you can see that the castle is in fact based on a rectangle. The castle was built in 1348 for Richard de Applebury and his wife, Agnes, who were the Duke and Duchess of Reading. They wanted to keep control of the trade route between Lambourne and Tasham. The castle was built to be a quadrilateral, where the westernmost facade projects outwards irregularly. It was enclosed by a curtain wall with a round tower at each corner. Roughly halfway between the 2 walls there were 2 square towers. Inside the castle there was probably a hall, kitchens and guest accommodation. The accommodation was also in the towers. The castle would have had buildings inside. These buildings are likely to have been made out of wood. The gatehouse had an elegant ceiling with carved gargoyles decorating the outside. At the rear of the gatehouse, the fireplaces and doors indicate floor levels. The external wall would have been around 17 feet tall. The castle was defended by a star-shaped defense system. This was to facilitate gun emplacements. The gatehouse is the only substantial part of the castle that stands to this day. There was also a wall. Now it is only 2 feet tall. Over there is the small town of Lambourne, and on the other side is the town of Thatcham. That is the main trade route to London. The main route from London to Bath was important for the parliamentarians. They would transport soldiers, armour and ammunition used in the war. The castle was quite a modest building, made out of mostly Sarsen stone. Before the war, the castle was owned by many people, including Thomas Chaucer. This name might sound familiar because of the poet Geoffrey Chaucer. In the middle of 1643, Oliver Cromwell starts a war against King Charles I. Oliver Cromwell uses his parliamentarians to fight against King Charles and his Roundheads, or Cavaliers. The war started because King Charles thought that after his father died, he should become the next king. This belief was called the Divine Right. Roundheads were the supporters of Parliament of England during the English Civil War. Also known as parliamentarians, Roundheads fought against King Charles I of England and his supporters. Most Roundheads sought constitutional monarchy. However, public dislike towards the king was high enough to allow Republican leaders such as Oliver Cromwell to abolish the monarchy completely. Cavaliers were King Charles's army and they fought against the Roundheads. Cavalier was first used as a term of abuse for the royalist supporters of King Charles I. It was later adopted by the royalists themselves. The name Cavaliers has become strongly identified with the fashionable clothing of the court at the time of the English Civil War. In 1649, Oliver Cromwell won, and King Charles was beheaded. The war didn't finish for another 3 years though, because the supporters of King Charles were fighting in his name. The war lasted 10 years. The castle was badly damaged during the First Battle of Newbury. The battle took place on the 20th of September 1643. It took place as there were disputes over the trade routes from Bath to London. The battle was the last in the war to involve only Englishmen. The red markers represent the Royalists. That was the King's army. The blue markers, the Parliamentarians. As you can see in the picture, the two armies advanced from different sides of the country. The Parliamentarians came from the direction of Hungerford. The Royalists came from the direction of London. In 1646, Parliament voted to demolish the castle, leaving only the three-storey gatehouse standing. John Packer, the nephew of Sir John Boys, was given the castle and became its last resident. These halls were some of the many fireplaces in the castle. As records show, this hall was once linked to the bedchamber of Richard de Aberbury, the first inhabitant of Donnington Castle. This is a guard tower. Inside there are steps leading up to the top where there are battlements. Today, the castle is a tourist attraction. There's only a little bit of it left, but it's still a castle nonetheless.